Hello. This week's article is titled Winglets. Do you know the little tipped up extensions on the wings of airplanes are called winglets? Anything that moves through something else, like a ship through the water or an airplane through the air, disturbs the element that it is moving through. There are eddies that happen around those areas of disturbance called induced drag or sometimes vortices. These disturbances reduce the efficiency of the vehicle moving through the water or the air. If you look at the shape of nuclear submarines, they have been specifically designed to reduce the disturbance. Subs are elongated teardrops with a half-globe bubble on the front and a pointed tail at the back. Without that specific design, they would use more fuel and have reduced speed trying to go through the water. The other day, a friend asked me about a radio show host back in the 1950s. During that time, I was 7 or 8 years old. I considered his question kind of crazy. How was I going to remember this? Then it popped out of my mouth, Paul Harvey. I had no idea his name was still roaming around inside my brain. You remember the story about the pebble hitting the water, sending ripples out across the whole pond? Our lives are like that. What we do affects other people's reality, but unfortunately, that is something we don't think about very often. Does what I just did negatively or positively impact the person who heard me or watched me do this? Because of my Paul Harvey memory, I realize that everything that has ever happened in my life is in my memory. My today is a product of my yesterdays. My reality is shaped by what people in my past said or did to me, good or bad. At the very least, the emotional current around us, which moves through life, creates ripples in the pond of human experience. Did the ripple I produced make a vortices in someone else's mind? At least once a day, we need to look back, stop, and consider what we did during our waking hours. Did I impact others? As well, we need to think about tomorrow. How are we to spend our time in a way which would be helpful to fellow humans? We can literally decide what ripples we're going to create in the pond of our life. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button below, and if you'd like to subscribe to more like it, hit the subscribe button underneath my picture to the right. Hope you have a great week.